Come on.
Before they came, actually, around 3:23 in the morning.
Listen to me.
Called the house.
Bleep out. Bim called the house.
He asked if Prince dead. She said, yeah, Prince is dead. You want me to wake him up? He said, no, don't wake him up. Open the door, keep the door unlocked. I'm on my way home. And when the police came, they walked right through the front door.
Hey, good day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Listen, just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hey, first of all, I want to shout out all 15,400 and climbing subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that took the time out to subscribe, to comment, to share. You know what? Like I say, and like, I truly appreciate it. And let's get straight to it. I was like, heading to work, looking at this piece, and it was Choke, no joke. And he was with this producer, interviewing him. Don, what's his last name? Don S. That's what I'm gonna leave it as. So this guy was part of the documentary, the Supreme Team documentary. And if you listen to Choke, and he asked that question that, everybody want to know, it been out for a while, about Bimmy. Why Bimmy? Why James Antney was not in the Supreme Team documentary? So once again, Choke felt that the reason why Ben wasn't in there because it was a supreme decision based upon he seen that Ben was jumping all up on 50 Dingling. So automatically, he said, nah, he didn't want to have nothing to do with it. So if you listen to this producer, and you listen to him carefully, and to some of the things that he's saying, no. He said, that had a part to do with it, but then he said he went deeper than that. And as you listen to the words that come out of his mouth, he kind of, in a roundabout way, what we've been saying, it was more of Prince's decision than Supreme. And right now, why? Because once again, you got to remember, doing that documentary, it was a part, was what Prince saying that Suzette, his wife at the time, received a call at 3:23 in the morning. So even as he was saying, it was from Bimmy. But during that period, that name got bleeped. And he said, with Prince? He said, Prince sleep, do you want me to wake him? And she said, nah, just open the door, I'll be there. That was at 3:23. And then Prince say, next thing you know, guess what? Who came walking through the door? You know what I'm saying? Who came walking? Law enforcement. And he never been home since. So automatically, everybody said, well, if Bimmy was living there, why? Like, wouldn't he have a key? I guess not. But not only that, here it is, they just confirmed that he was there asleep. So that got all the people that were responsible for that warrant and that SWAT team, they got them prepared. Get gear up. Come on, we got him, and we going to get him. Bingo. So once again, like I said right now, was listen to the interview, you know what I'm saying, that short interview with Choke, no joke, and the producer of the Supreme Team, and I'll be back.
Trust me, I got it. I just, but the one thing about it that everybody always says, Bimmy wasn't in it. But I'm pretty much sure that's because that was a Supreme decision, correct?
Well, I will say, recently it came out that Bimmy possibly could have spoken to the police. That I'm not saying anything that everyone doesn't already know that came out publicly recently. I will say I don't want to say it was a Supreme decision. I think there was some other things that went into it that's a bit deeper than that, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay, cool. All right. I got it. All right. Only reason I thought Supreme was because Bimmy started being around 50 Cent. And I would assume that if Preem see Bimmy over there with 50, he definitely ain't rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? So that was, you cleared up with.
There was a part of it, and there's a part of Prince's case that is speculated that ties and connects back to Bimmy. Let's put it that way. Okay. And that was something that never, that I will say, and I will not speak for anyone else, but there was a connection that was spoken about behind the scenes in very intricate detail. And I think you have to be careful about those things, right? For many reasons. And so that was something that I always deferred to Prince and Preem around that type of stuff, right? And that stuff and dealing with that stuff is very serious. And it had a profound effect on many lives, right? Living and deceased. So there's a seriousness to that stuff that you have to be careful about.
Come on.
Before they came, actually, around 3:23 in the morning,
What's the beat?
called the house.
Bleep out. Bim called the house.
He asked if Prince dead. She said, yeah, Prince is dead. You want me to wake him up? He said, no, don't wake him up. She opened the door, keep the door unlocked. I'm on my way home. And when the police came, they walked right through the front door.
Okay, I don't know about y'all guys, but you know what? Right now is I know I went to school and I graduated. I didn't even graduate. I got my GED many years ago, like 1,000 years ago, because I'm 90. But anyway, right now, when I went to school, 2 + 2 = 4. So automatically, right now is, and I'm saying it to say this: look what the guy is saying, and once again, look at what I add in as far as Prince in his own words. What he say? His wife got a call at 3:23, and right now where's Prince at? But they bleep Bimmy name out during that period of time. Right now and Bimmy will tell you, him and Prince share the same house because they both was dealing with. Bimmy was dealing with Prince's wife, sister. That was his girl. He got several babies by her. So automatically right now is, guess what? It's as clear as day. This man right now did what it took, being that nobody knew until recently that he was actually a CI. Nobody knew. He was a paid CI for the police department since 1985. It's out now, man. And once again, like I told you right now, folks, listen, honestly speaking, trust nobody. And better yet, if you do the right thing, if you don't commit no crime, if you're a law-abiding citizen, if you ain't out there cheating on your wife, cheating on your girl, lying, stealing, doing any negativity, you don't got nothing to worry about. You don't have to worry about nobody snitching on you. You know why? Because you doing the right thing. And that's all that matters. Hey, listen, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. If I can change, anybody can change. And when I'm talking about change, those of you that don't know my story, Google Brian, Brian, Glaze, Glaze, Gibbs, Gibbs, and see who I once was, man. I gotta tell you, I was a sick individual. I had to get help. And right now, guess what? Without no test, there ain't no testimony, and I thank God for saving me.